I remember, last week we had this big debate on police, and I think the shortcomings for Michael Malice, which I respect the guy, he's a good friend, but he kept saying police were bad. And it sounded like all he was saying was, yes, there are big problems with police, and there's no alternative, or the system will always be bad in some way, but there is a worse. So I look at this now, and I'm like, okay, I agree to a certain degree on the deontological aspect of people should have free choice. You want to have a job, you can do it. You want to have finances, all that's fine. Is the end result then the Gen Alpha is 40 million and collapsing, and there won't be any humans in the future, or cities are going to start shrinking, infrastructure is going to start crumbling, and we're going to go, it was a moral good to make sure that we had this semblance of equality under the law, and then society was destroyed by it.
Well, equity of agency does mean bad outcomes sometimes. The issue is that I'm not opposed to people strongly.
Which proves that when women have agency, things go bad.
No, actually, when most people have agency, people make terrible choices, right? When we give young men free agency, what's the window where young men do the most crime? It's typically the ages where they get the most amount of agency. People, when they are given choice, often choose poorly, but that's not the reason we don't give them choice. Because if we don't give them choice, they are enslaved to correct action because of necessity. And that's not the world that we want to live in. We want people to choose the noble thing because they are choosing to do so.
Now, here's the thing. Wait, I see your perspective with agency. I see that, but we need to be honest with women. The problem is that we're not honest with women, right? We don't tell them, look, if you want to pursue a career, you want to make money, your chances of finding a guy down the road are going to be significantly harder. We don't tell them if you decide to be promiscuous now, it's going to cost you.
Now that right there, what Myron is saying, I agree with. Now I disagree with, we should take away women's rights. No, that's fucking stupid in my opinion. But we are fooling women. We are lying to women. This is the problem I find. Being a content creator, because you have to absorb so much content. You have to absorb, because I react, right? I do reaction videos. So I got to have videos to react to. And this is a problem. I can see the delusions, the hypocrisies, right? The insanities of women. And other women validate it, promote it. And let me say this, society in general validates it and promotes it. So the problem is that it's not that women have freedom. No, it's that we delude women while giving them freedom. We tell women lies, or we negate information to women while giving them freedom. So I find that giving them freedom of choice, and that is the danger. We're not. I've heard this so many times. Oh, go in your 20s, right? In your 20s, have fun, right? Ride the dick carousel, right? Have fun. Don't settle for a man. In your 20s and 30s, focus on your career, and then what? You will find a man, right? The man that you want. Have a family you want in your late 30s.